So this follows on from the video where I installed AIM in 2021. And I showed you how you can sign in and all that. So today I will be showing you Netscape Communicator for no reason except for a bit of fun, because I'm not really sure who wants to use this, but this is on macOS 9. Links are in the description to the downloads for this browser. So let's get into it. So let's start off by clicking continue on the installer. Okay, yeah, so these are the terms. You can choose which type of install I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for an easy install. Okay, so it requires a restart of my computer. I'm using, what do you call it again? If you don't know, I'm using SheepShaver, an emulator to emulate macOS 9. So yeah, so I'm doing that. Okay, so I've got a SheepShaver backup. It for some reason crashed, totally crashed. I don't know what happened that caused it to crash. Clearly, Netscape Navigator doesn't really want to install very much, but hey. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, like Netscape Communicator. Let's open it. Okay, so copyright 1999. Okay, so it can't communicate because there's no common encryption algorithms. How do I full screen this? Oh, yeah. I can't really full screen it. Oh, well. Let's go to some random website. Why not go to the old net? The old net. Okay, so this is working clearly. So it won't work with most websites. It doesn't work with my website because you need to do it over. You need to connect to my website over a secure connection, which it can't. But hey, why don't we see what about archives of SandroLinux.com from now? Because it didn't exist in 2010, just gonna get the latest version that it could possibly get. So here's what my website would look like if it would load properly in Netscape. So as you can see, this is very different to what it should actually look like. So look, it's not, because I wrote it as a kind of bullet point list, but it goes horizontally. The list,
it's 9:45.
because the CSS rules don't work properly, because that CSS rule doesn't exist, the one that I use to make it go horizontally and kind of, you know, in that way, it isn't working. So yeah, but for some reason it's working here. I'm not sure why. But let's see what the About Me section. This is an archived version of my site. Okay, it doesn't look half bad. So this isn't working. Let's try and search something. It's trying to search with Netscape search. I'm not sure how I changed the search engine on this thing. Let's see if DuckDuckGo will load. Oh no, DuckDuckGo won't load. Let's test Bing then. It's kind of loading. Let's try and load, let's search up Sandro Linux. Now let's select all. So clearly Bing isn't working either. Let's see what my Netscape is. It doesn't want to do anything. Let's see what security talks about. Okay, so these are just some settings. Makes total sense. Yeah, so this is just talking about configuring SSL and all that. Okay, so let's look at, whenever I click anything, it seems that it doesn't work. Let's see if, okay, so there's printing functionality. It keeps trying to go to home.netscape.com whenever I click any of these, and of course that doesn't exist anymore, which is bad. Let's see if this thing will load. Let's try another website, why don't we? I know, this isn't gonna work, but let's just show it doesn't work. So it can't connect to YouTube. I'm pretty sure it won't be able to connect to Google. Oh wow, it did connect to Google, but this is what it looks like. That's totally what Google's meant to look like. Hang on, but can I search? It would be an absolute miracle if this works. Oh my. I think Google search is working up in here. Yeah. It would be a true miracle if it did. Oh my god. But yeah. Oh. All the links don't apparently... I don't think the links work because they need a secure connection. Yeah. So yeah, it won't apparently connect to the Google redirection thing, so let's see if start page won't work. Let's try Quant, why don't we? This is getting very desperate very quickly. Many websites doesn't work. Let's see if the good old Yahoo's work. Not even Yahoo works. Let's see if AOL works. Oh, no it doesn't. Oh dear. So even the company who owns the brand rights to this thing, their website doesn't work on here anymore. So that's pretty sad. Yahoo doesn't work either. Let's try another. Yeah, so let's try Microsoft.com. Even Microsoft.com doesn't work here. So I think the conclusion from all this is it doesn't really work very well. But actually, let's see this. I never noticed this before. So you can open up Navigator, AOL Instant Messenger, so it has integration with that. But yeah. So you also have Composer. So you could write stuff in here, I'm guessing. Messenger, which is the email inbox. I wonder if you connect an email address to this thing, whether it will work like it should do. I might actually do a follow-up video where I see if I can connect an email address to this thing, because that would be interesting. I'm not sure that you can, but hey. So the radio functionality doesn't work because, of course, home.netscape.com does not exist anymore, I don't believe. Yep, it's unable to locate the servers. Let's see if the ISP.Netscape website will work. Okay, so apparently even the old Netscape website is encrypted, so that won't work either. So I think the conclusion that we can all draw from this thing is Netscape from 1999 does not work very well on the modern internet. Nothing seems to work properly. Oh, okay, no. But yeah, so nothing seems to work properly, but that's expected from Netscape, and because Microsoft absolutely trashed it, Microsoft kind of made it so developers would kind of abandon Netscape. It meant that it kind of got left behind. I might check out a future version of Netscape, like Netscape 8 in the future. Give a like on this video if you enjoyed that. If you want that to happen, because yeah, that would be interesting to do. But overall, it's just a nice piece of history to try out. Links is in the description to download this thing. Links are also in the description to download SheepShaver, the great emulator that I used to do this video. And SheepShaver, yeah, there's a lot of guides to how to use it, install retro software. There'll be more retro software videos in the future. But this is just one piece of retro software I have tried out, and yeah, it's pretty interesting to check it out in 2021. It's surprising that any websites will even load, quite honestly. That it works on such an old encryption algorithm that it won't be able to communicate with most websites. But hey, and it won't even be able to render them properly, as I found out of my website. So yeah, so of course you can subscribe, you can like, you can share. You can follow me on LBRY and Odysee. You can check me out on Pinterest. I used to do Dailymotion, but I no longer do that. So follow me on Odysee and LBRY if you want a YouTube alternative to watch stuff on, which is ad-free. And yeah, goodbye. Also, you can share it if you want to.